We recently dove headfirst into some drama with Kim Kardashian stealing an app from David Liebensohn. Be sure to check out that video for all of the juicy details. But we are back with some additional tea that the Kardashians may be involved in more shady business dealings, going as deep as possibly being involved in money laundering. And it seems like Kanye West may have tried to sound the alarm about this all along. Kanye has been open about keeping his finances separate from Kim's, which sounds super fishy considering they were married for 6 years, together for 8. He's hinted about things that don't add up in Kim's finances, and he is making sure he is no way involved. But hold up, we can't just take these allegations at face value. We need some concrete evidence before we start pointing fingers. What's really going on behind the scenes with the Kardashians and their jaw-dropping fortune? Why not tag along as we uncover the truth and separate fact from fiction? You see, Kanye and Kim had a rocky divorce, with Kanye letting out his frustration about the situation all over Twitter. He even goes so far as to claim that Kim cheated on him with NBA star Chris Paul. One of Kanye's tweets reads, "Let's break one last window before we get out of here. I caught this guy with Kim. Good night." While there's no evidence other than Kanye's words that Kim cheated, many fans believe that those are the words of a disgruntled ex. So regarding this new bold claim that Kim is involved in money laundering, should Kanye's words really be trusted? I mean, one would think that Kanye's saying this because he hasn't moved on from Kim, except that Kim Kardashian has been questioned by the FBI. Turns out she may have been part of a money laundering scheme about a decade ago, and it all started when the reality TV star met Malaysian billionaire Jho Low. According to Kim's testimony to the FBI, she met Low 6 times in early 2010, and one of those times, she left the social visit with $250,000 in $100 bills packed in a trash bag. Now, I know this totally sounds shady, but the story gets worse from here. You see, the source of Jho Low's wealth is far from legal. Jho Low allegedly stole billions of dollars from One Malaysia Development Berhad, or 1MDB, which was the Malaysian state-managed economic development fund. He took a plane to the US and started living life like a bougie king. With his vast fortune, he befriended a group of celebrities, and that is where Kim comes in. In an interview in 2019, Kim revealed that she initially encountered Low in 2009 after he paid her $50,000 to make a 2-hour appearance at a Las Vegas nightclub for his birthday. This event marked the beginning of her short friendship with the now disgraced billionaire. Although Kim only met Low 6 times, she was showered with expensive gifts. And one of the more extravagant gifts included a white Ferrari valued at a jaw-dropping $325,000. Low gave the reality star this high-end vehicle as a wedding present for her star-studded 2011 wedding to now ex-husband Kris Humphries. But how did the trash bag full of money happen? So get this. Kim was out and about, gambling with Low's money, partying it up like a boss in Las Vegas. When the night was done, she went to go return the chips to the billionaire. But guess what? He told her to keep it. And you wouldn't believe what happened next. When Kim cashed in the chips, she realized that Low had gifted her a staggering $350,000. I mean, can you imagine having that kind of cash just handed to you? But here's where things get even crazier. Kim received $250,000 of the winnings in a trash bag filled with $100 bills, and she just casually carried it as carry-on luggage on a Southwest Airlines flight back to Los Angeles. And when she went back for the remaining $100,000, Low once again gave it to her in a trash bag. This sounds like Kim might have been helping Low launder his money. And when asked by the FBI how she thought Low made his money, Kim and other celebrities involved, including Leonardo DiCaprio, said that Low's source of wealth was the biggest mystery about him. Looks like it's mum's the word on this topic. However, that is not the last time the Kardashians will have a brush with the feds. Around the same time in early 2010, Kim had fans praising her for her selflessness when she announced that 10% of her earnings always goes to charity. Now at that time, Kim was a millionaire, and 10% of the millions she made was a substantial amount that could seriously do some good. But the praises turned into doubts when everyone found out that the so-called charity Kim made the donations to was her family-owned church. Her mom, Kris Jenner, founded the church back in 2009. And who better to tend to the flock than Brad Johnson, a former Starbucks employee who had a pretty scandalous past involving adultery. And it gets even more suspicious from there. There is no evidence that the church supports any charity. With this type of shady business, it's only logical to suspect that the offerings and 10% of income from its members go into funding the Kardashians' extravagant lifestyle. And it gets even more shady than that. The Life Change Community Church was also involved in a tax evasion scandal. On April 23, 2012, Life Change Community Church was hit with a lien for $1,601.93 in unpaid taxes covering the period of October 1st, 2010 to June 30th, 2011. Just a few days later, they were hit with a separate filing that listed $2,012 and $82 in unpaid taxes, plus interest and penalty fees for a total of $2,293.74. That lien covered a period of up to September 30th, 2011. Although Kim didn't get charged for her dealings with Low or her quote-unquote notable charity, the reality TV star was dragged to court for her part in a case bordering on a cryptocurrency scam. Back in 2021, Kim Kardashian posted about a new cryptocurrency, EMAX, on Instagram, telling her fans to jump on board. And you know Kim's loyal fans had to quickly invest in the coin. I mean, it was endorsed by one of the most popular women in the country. But of course, the story gets dark pretty soon, and pretty much everyone that invested lost almost all of their money. EMAX's value on the market went through an abrupt 95% drop in just 16 months after Kim's original post. One Twitter user talks about the state of the coin and the scandal surrounding it. All other tokens are showing signs of bull gains, but EMAX is one of the coins not gaining, and that's because they pay millions and millions to the likes of Kim Kardashian, whatever her name is. To put things into perspective, if you invested $1,000 in Ethereum Max in 2021, you would be left with $50 today. Yikes. This stunt landed Kim on the radar of the Securities and Exchange Commission, who charged the celebrity for pretending to be an investor herself. Now here's where things get really murky. Kim Kardashian failed to disclose that she was paid $250,000 to publish the post on her Instagram account. Basically, Kim promoted a garbage coin, and her loyal followers got the short end of the stick. The SEC fined Kim a shocking $1.6 million, and they put out a message to warn people about receiving financial advice from celebrities. Another Twitter user wrote about this. SEC chair issues warning to celebrities promoting crypto amid latest enforcement action. Gary Gensler said investors in crypto projects should know why celebrities are making these endorsements, as Kim Kardashian and Paul Pierce did for EMAX through social media. It looks like Kim is moving from one financial scandal to another. And with Kanye speaking up about Kim's involvement in laundering money and the reality star's tendency to mix with controversial figures, fans have begun to create different theories about how Kim Kardashian became a billionaire. One theory, led by @BritneyHiatus on Twitter, links a stolen $600 million from Britney Spears' SJB trust to the Kardashians. The user tweeted that Britney Spears' sister Jamie Lynn Spears wanted to mess with the pop star's SJB trust money. The tweet reads, "However, after becoming a trustee, Jamie Lynn attempted to use her power and file documents to move Britney's money into a separately managed trust account with a company called Stonebridge." So how do the Kardashians link to this? You see, Britney's former sketchy business manager Lou Taylor is also responsible for managing the finances of none other than Kim Kardashian. The Twitter thread continues with, "We also know for a fact that Lou Taylor is in control of Kim Kardashian's trust, based on these documents from her divorce with Kanye. If you're Lou Taylor and you need to hide $600 million, would Kim's estate be a logical place to try and hide it?" The theory does not only involve Kim K, but her sister Kylie Jenner is also thrown into the mix. And now there's this. Kylie Jenner has just sold half of her company for $600 million. If you're following the conspiracy, that means the money could have went from Britney's trust to Stonebridge, to Panama, back to the US through Kim's trust, and over to Kylie Jenner. If any of this is true, it would be a classic case of money laundering, the process of taking dirty or illegal money, moving it offshore, and then back to the United States pretending it's clean. This is a typical way criminals try to hide or steal large amounts of money. With Kanye West now speaking up about the questionable dealings of his ex-wife, it seems like a major storm is brewing for the Kardashians. Speculations are running wild, and fans are left wondering what other secrets might be uncovered. So if you are as intrigued as we are, be sure to subscribe and stay up to date on all the latest developments.